Hey everyone, welcome to Crafting Carnivore-ish. I'm Hyla. This is Vlogmas Day 3. Yay! December 3rd. Can you all believe it? It's going by so fast. No, I don't have a Christmas tree up yet. Don't even have it down. I don't feel good. Sinus pressure really bad today, last night. Had to get up at 4 to take my son to work. So I went to bed early, but I could not go to sleep. My head was pounding, the pressure, all that. And then when I got back home, I tried to go back to bed, and it took me forever. I just lay there tossing and turning. I did finally doze off for a while, but it was miserable. I've been tired all day, but I didn't want to try and take another nap because then I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight. But it's going to be the same thing. I have to get up at the same time in the morning. I don't know when I'm going to get my tree down because we still have all our Halloween stuff boxed up. It's boxed up and everything, but it needs to go back in the attic before we can bring the Christmas stuff down. You know what I mean? Like, ugh, it's a mess. I just want to get my tree down and get it together and get it lit up. I don't even care if it has decorations on it right now. I just want the lights and stuff. You know what I mean? That would make me happy. I'm drinking a root beer Zevia. This is like the second one I've had in probably 3 or 4 months. Seriously, I'll go through a phase where I drink several in a month, and then I'll go like months without drinking one. It's been months since I bought these Zevia, so they just sit in there. So I don't go crazy with stuff like this, thankfully. And I have to be careful too because of the carbonation. It makes the acid reflux and heartburn worse. So to be careful with the coffee, the chocolate, and the carbonated drinks. Even the plain carbonated water, sometimes those are even worse. So I've kind of laid off those too. A lot of plain water or water with element is what I usually drink. That's the main things that I drink. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful Vlogmas. I don't have anything new or exciting. I didn't get anything shipped today. I haven't put up any decorations. Like I said, it's just been kind of a zombie land kind of day. I did some house cleaning, laundry, stuff like that, but nothing too much because, you know, took care of the dogs, took care of the chickens, just stuff like that. Regular everyday stuff. And I didn't film anything. I ate 2 meals today. Both of them were my egg scramble because I didn't feel like anything else. I did have some chocolate after the second one, and still working on this Zevia because I can't drink them. I can't, like, I can only take sips. It's too much. It hurts. So I don't even know why I got it out. Like, I took a couple of sips and I'm like, why did you get that out? But besides that, yeah, I don't know if I showed this in the first one, but I have been working on getting this organized. I think I did say that, and trying to get it into some order and cleaned up and looking prettier. I would like to use like this more as my background because I've got all my signs and I've got it, you know, organized, and I've got my pretty machines and stuff like that on there, because over here is like a hot mess. I mean, even though it's fairly organized, it's like boxes up here. I can't lift my arm up any higher than that. My shoulder injury, whatever is going on with it, I can only lift up so much before it hurts. But yeah, all these boxes is not something that people want to look at it, and all these big ribbons, it just doesn't look nice. And usually this is what you see, and I don't like that. So I've been trying to turn like this way, and then just look, I've got my bacon sign. It says bacon is my love language. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. Happiness is homemade. Then I have, this is my H. Cooper Crafty Bug. One of my kind of logos that I use. This isn't the one that I use like in the corner on my channel. I have a simpler one, but this is the one I use for other things. It's got like a banner that says H. Cooper Crafty Bug, and then all the butterflies, because I usually do butterflies with the Crafty Bug. And then the Be Kind sign right there, if you can read that. My friend Connie got me that. It's breakable, so I have to be careful where I put it. Yeah, I guess that's all the signs I've got over there. But I wanted some of that stuff behind me as well, because I did have to be kind over here, but nobody could ever see it. I could see it, but they couldn't see it. So I want it shown, because I'm always saying, you know, be kind to others, kind to yourself. So I want it in the background, and that's why she gave it to me. But I want you to be able to see it. And then over here, on this tin, I've got a Be Kind sticker. I actually got that from Chill Valhalla Project. They have some Be Kind products, like a t-shirt, and they have the sticker, and I think a mug too. Sweater's falling off. So yeah, and then I have a gnome that my friend Connie also made me. That's my Sherry gnome. Very sweet. She made that for me during a bad time. to cheer me up. And so I love that. It brings me joy seeing that. I got my ribbon holders like more organized and cleaned up, not completely, but yeah, that's what I've been working on this month. It's like organizing and cleaning, but I felt like I had less room than what I did before, even though I got rid of a lot of stuff and threw away a lot of stuff. It was really weird. I'm like, how am I getting less stuff? But I moved, that machine used to be over here, which gave me some more table space. And that machine is new. The Cameo 4. I haven't even turned it on or played with it yet because I need to install their program and everything to be able to use it. And so I got to clean out my computer to be able to do that. So I haven't even done that. So those two things, I had to make room for over there. So, kind of stuff like that. But it does look a lot nicer over here. So I do like having that more of a background, some pretty stuff behind me, and meaningful stuff like that, and the sign. So, yeah. And I like my Be Kind stuff being shown, since I like to say that. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Nothing exciting today at all. Didn't film, like I said, I didn't film what I ate because I showed that yesterday. It's the same thing. That's like I said, I kind of eat the same things over and over again, and especially in the last few months, it's like I'll just be able to tolerate like a certain thing, so I'll kind of eat it over and over again. But I'm starting to get burnt out on I noticed that I'm starting to get burnt out on the egg, sausage, and cream cheese mixture. I don't know what I'm going to eat after that. I don't know if I discussed this, but I've gotten to where red meat just does not taste good to me at all. First, it started with steaks. I've had one steak in the past 5 months probably, and I had to choke it down. I seriously had to choke it down. It just did not taste well at all to me. I know that's crazy, but these hormones and stuff, like, it's messing with my appetite. Like, you just could not believe what it's doing to my body. But so steaks, when I used to love steak, I was living off steak for a year and red meat. And then, I was still eating ground beef in different ways for a long time, but it just got to where less and less because it's just getting less intolerable. And now just the thought of it makes me sick, like any red meat. So bacon, and actually I haven't had bacon in several days. It doesn't sound too good either. I don't know what I'm going to do. I may be fasting, but that's another thing. As much as I want to do an extended fast, I start getting heartburn, and sometimes the only way I can get rid of the acid reflux and heartburn is to eat, even if I'm not hungry. Like, it will get so painful, and I'll drink water, I'll walk, and sometimes that relieves it, but then it'll come back, within an hour or two. It'll be just really bad again or worse, and sometimes eating is the only cure for it. So even if I'm not hungry, sometimes I have to eat just to get rid of that, and it does. It works. I don't understand it, but, you got to do what you got to do. So I don't know where my appetite is going. I've had chicken occasionally. It's just weird. I actually bought some keto cereal a while back because I was craving cereal like crazy, and I didn't want to get into the really sugary bad cereals. I found some keto cereal, some ratio keto, which I know those aren't great ingredients. They're not real ingredients. It's not real food. I know it's got some questionable things, but it's still better than going for like the honey bunches of oats, which is what I want. And I found an alternative to that. And then I drink it with the Fairlife milk, which has like half the sugar and half the carbs as regular milk, and it's organic. So when I'm craving cereal, that's what I eat. And sometimes that's like all I can tolerate. So I'm just in a weird place right now, and I'm eating questionable things, but it would be so easy for me to just say, screw it. And that's not the word I wanted to use right now, but it would be so easy for me to just say, screw it. And it's, I'm gaining weight. I don't feel good. I might as well just eat whatever I want to and go back to that other, but I don't want to deal with that. I did, I think I mentioned on day one, I remembered what I ate. I ate these two little bite-sized cinnamon rolls. They had just a little frosting on them, so I thought they would be not too bad. They weren't even good. I don't even know why I ate the second one. Tell me why I ate the second one. But the little bit of sugar that was in it, it was so gross. Thankfully, it was so gross. I'm glad that it was gross. But yeah, I have had some fast food out a couple of times in the past 6 months because I was just like, I don't feel like ordering hamburger patties. Like I said, that stuff is just not sounding as good for me. So I have craved some potatoes here and there, and so I've had some potatoes, not much. Like I think I had 2 potatoes here, and I think I had some French fries out once maybe twice. And then now I'm talking like months, in the past 6 months, since you guys have heard from me. I'm not talking about the past week or anything like that, but I get some weird cravings, and I don't know if there's something and dairy is a lot of what I'm eating too. So I don't know if there's something in it that has natural hormones, or it's just something weird that my body is craving. I don't know, but that's where I'm at. I'm in a weird spot. So like I said, I'm just trying to ride through it and survive this. And, I know there's going to be people that are like, I can't watch what she's eating. Like, that's another reason why I'm not showing what I'm eating, because, I used to do what I eat in a day and stuff, and I'd get hammered by the non-keto and carnivore community. And then if I ate anything that was questionable, I get hammered by people in the community. So going through menopause and having these weird cravings and eating stuff that's questionable and eating late at night sometimes and eating weird times of the day, I just did not want to deal with. I know there's some of you that are just acceptable and do what you need to do and blah, 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 very very patient, understanding, and not judgmental at all. But then there's some people in the community that are very judgmental, and I just couldn't handle, with all the emotions and the hormones going crazy, like just having that negativity and stuff. Any negativity would just be harmful for me. So I'm being very careful about what I share, because I can't deal with that right now. And there's been a lot of stress in the crafting community as well. There's been a lot of drama. I know some people have saw that, and so having that on top of it was just too much for me. So I'm trying to come back into this very slowly and being guarded and careful. I'm guarding myself. I'm not hiding things from y'all. I'm just being careful of myself, taking care of myself as best I can, which I'm sure you can understand. And I want to give a special shout out to Joe, because you were always in the comments and always being so helpful and understanding and non-judgmental and uplifting. And there's so many people, like the first vlogmas I put out, I got so many comments and they were all so positive. And I was just like, see, that was what I loved about this community, was the people that just uplift and bring you up. And there was just like, you can go back to my first vlogmas and just look through the comments. They're just wonderful people. Those are wonderful people in this community that just uplift you and we need those people. Those of us that are sharing our journey, that share any part of our journey, we need those people. And so I just want to take the time to thank you all that left a comment. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. You don't know like what it meant to me, but I really wanted to give a special shout out to Jo, because she's always like that. And I just really, really appreciate it. It means so much to me. And it's been a real struggle going through menopause and being in this community. And there's been some drama in this community that I'm sure a lot of people don't even know about. And people that have been kind of hateful to me, people that have other channels and kind of doing it behind the scenes and not being truthful about it and being nice to my face, but not being nice to me behind the scenes and talking about me and stuff. And it's just too much. I needed to back away. There was a lot of reasons why I needed to back away, and it really did help to not have that stress on top of everything else and during a stressful season. So I've been coming back into it slowly. I've been getting on a few people's lives. I got on Sana's live. I got on Misty's live. I was on Bob's live, and I watched one of Bob's videos. I watched one of Hope's videos. I'm sorry, I'm like trying to remember. So I'm trying to catch up with some people. Dawn, Ready Set Keto. I watched some of theirs. There's more. I'm sorry, I'm going blank. So I've been trying to ease back in. I wanted to watch Dustin's Saturday morning, but it was just like I said, I had to get up at 4, so I was trying to go back to sleep, and his is at 7:30, and there's just no way I could have watched that. But I wanted to see that, so I'm sorry I missed that. But those are some really good people in the community, so I really wanted to start watching their stuff. And there's a lot of people that I need to catch up on. There's a lot of good people in this community, and I want to catch up on them, and I want to stick with people that are like that are uplifting and that are not judgmental, and just let you do your journey and give you advice if you ask for it and stuff, and don't police you or are two-faced and stuff like that. So I'm going to start being more guarded about where I'm at in the community and who I associate with. I just have to be. So I'm going to get off my soapbox now. That was a lot. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. This is going on too long. Hopefully, I can edit some of it out. But yeah, I just need to uh, vent that out and let y'all know where I'm at mentally, physically. Oh, speaking of, when I watched Bob's video, I actually didn't watch it. I was listening to it, and he got me motivated to walk. So I did a 15-minute walk. I have not been walking. That was another thing. I was exercising regularly, but I got to where every time I'd start to walk or run, whatever it was that I was going to do, I would get these intense hot flashes. And I mean, like sweating profusely and heart racing, and I had to go sit down. I finally gave up. I was just like, I can't do this. Every time I would try to even just walk through the house, like just purposefully walking, slow walk, I would start horrendous hot flashes. And so I just gave up. And that's probably another reason why I've been gaining weight. So I managed to do a 15-minute walk without any of that. So I was really happy about that. So thank you, Bob, for that walk we did together. You didn't know we walked together, but we did for 15 minutes. So hopefully I can start getting into that habit again. The hot flashes have not been happening as often, so I think I'm at a place where I can start exercising more, and I know that's going to make me start feeling better too. I'm sorry this one went on so long. I seriously thought it was going to be like a 5-minute vlog. Okay, guys, I'm getting off here. Happy Vlogmas Day 3, you guys, and don't forget to check out everybody else that's doing Vlogmas, or, everybody else's channels and what they're doing. I will catch you all in the next one. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and happy eating, everyone. Lucy, you want me to throw it? Do you want Mama to throw the ball? Let me have it. Let me have it. Let me have it.